Hey, it's me, AP, aka Mr. Movie Cheer, and welcome back to another edition of Quick Topics, the show where I discuss different movie-related topics, whether it be movies, movie rooms, movie collecting, whatever it may be, and I just go through them very, very quickly. So let's get to today's 6 quick topics with the first quick topic. So the first topic I want to discuss is 3D movies, and will we see a 3D movie revival? And I brought this one up really because of Avatar 2 coming out very soon. Obviously, Avatar, when the original one came out, was it like 2009 now or something around that time? 3D, it was like I think it was released in 3D, and it was, we had this big boom of 3D movies, and it felt like at the time everything was coming out 3D, and maybe it wasn't the case, but it did feel like there was it was just a big parade of 3D movies at the time. And Avatar, the first Avatar movie, was kind of like the front runner of all that, really. But will we get 3D movies having a revival? Because it feels like they've kind of went off the boil for the past couple of years, past 10, 15 years now. Past 10 years anyway, but I will say honestly, I'm not a big fan of 3D movies myself. I don't like going to the cinema and having glasses on. I always come out, I get like a headache when I get 3D glasses on and stuff like that. I just feel that weird having the 3D glasses on. So it doesn't really do anything for me as well. I just think it's just a bit of a novelty, 3D cinema. It's just not for me. I think I have no, for me, 2D cinema is perfectly fine. Normal cinema viewing is perfectly fine. 3D, I just don't think it adds anything for me. And I was reading something online saying apparently, so this movie, Avatar 2, is going to be released in 3D as well. So it's going to be released, Avatar 2. I've heard that apparently they're developing a technology. I don't know if it's for certain cinemas around the world where you can have, they're going to have cinemas without the 3D glasses. And I think that maybe that would work a bit better. I don't know how that would actually work out, or whether I've just read something as an absolute joke online. But I think that would be much cooler than having the glasses on. But even so, I would much prefer just watching the movie as a normal visual experience without the 3D effect on the. I watched the Avatar movie recently back again at home, and I didn't feel like the 3D was missing from that experience. I never watched it at 3D at the cinema. I didn't go and see Avatar at the cinema anyway. But for me, I don't think I'm missing out when it comes to 3D. So will the 3D movie revival happen with Avatar 2? I think you're going to get a little bit of a boom, but I think we've kind of moved past that. I think we might have a bit of a novelty period where 3D movies are coming out again, but I don't see it being like a big thing. I think when Avatar, the first one, came out, we had this big boom of it all, and it was massive for a short period, I suppose. But I think now 3D cinemas just seems like a novelty to me, and I just don't think it's going to really revive the experience of 3D cinema. So recently, Jason David Frank, the Power Rangers legend from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers show, sadly passed away. Jason David Frank, if you don't know, he played Tommy Oliver in the TV show, the original, was it the first couple of seasons of Power Rangers, in like Power Rangers Mighty Morphin, Zeo, and Turbo. He was in the movies as well, and he was a big part of that show moving forward. He's featured in like late series as well of Power Rangers, and I just wanted to discuss my favourite moments of him in Power Rangers. Look, I grew up with Power Rangers, a big fan of that. And I know a lot of people really enjoy his incarnation of the Green Ranger, his performance there. I'll be honest with you, for me though, I've always said it, and I've said it on other videos and podcasts before. For me, he was my favourite Power Ranger, but as the White Power Ranger, and I loved the reveal of him becoming the White Ranger. I thought it was amazing. As watching that as a kid, it was just such a big reveal. And when Billy is sort of like, I think he's going through like some like viaducts, and he looks down and he sees like the White Ranger getting like worked on on an operation table, and then we see like the next episode, the big reveal that he comes down, he's a new Power Ranger, and it's awesome. It's so cool, and I love that reveal. I love the White Ranger Tiger Zord. His sword he has, it's Sabah. It was amazing. I love the outfit. I think it was because they used the outfit, because it's obviously Power Rangers was based off Super Sentai, the Japanese show, but I think they used the White Ranger outfit from a different set of Rangers from the other one, so that's why it looked very different in style to the rest of the Power Rangers. But I thought it was amazing, I honestly, and he was the show. When I think Power Ranger, I do think of him as like the Power Ranger, and really a sad loss to a lot of Power Rangers fans I know. And so rest in peace, Jason David Frank. So the next topic I want to discuss is how often do I clean my movie shelves? You see the movie shelves right behind me here. How often do I clean them? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm a bit of a clean freak. I like to get the bathroom, get the shower done, hoover the floors, and I'm a bit of a clean freak, dusting and stuff like that. But I'll be honest, I'm super, super guilty of kind of like opening this up and cleaning the top of the DVDs and the inside. That is one job I really do. I'll be honest with you, it's something I'm ashamed of. Especially, I notice it more now when I do like Instagram videos or TikTok stuff, and I'll get out a movie out, or I'm displaying something for a photo or movie, and then I notice the dust on the movies. Or even when I'm doing YouTube videos, I'll get a few movies out to discuss, and then I'll notice like a ton of dust on top of it. And honestly, I feel absolutely ashamed when I do that. But it's something I just forget to open it up and to clean the tops, and it's such an easy task to do. Just getting a duster and just going over these. And I think that is just one thing I need to start putting into my routine, just taking care of them more. I think it's just so it looks nice, when you look at, because it does feel a bit embarrassing when you open it up or you're displaying movies in a video and you've got loads of dust on it. It looks like you've never opened it up. It looks like it's never been used. You're just like it's a fake. But yeah, I don't clean them that often, so that is something I need to rectify and get on ASAP. What are the best movies for special features? I'm talking about movie releases. I think out of the whole movies I've got and the movies I've watched over the years, for me, the best ones for special features, bonus features on discs, have got to be the Lord of the Rings, like the documentaries they put on them original movies, like the original ones. I love seeing the behind the scenes stuff. I think it's dead good. And I think in the first one, there's like a really good documentary, and I think on Two Towers as well, I remember quite rightly. And I've got to say, as much as I'm not like the biggest fan of the prequels, I don't despise them like many people do. I am an OG Star Wars guy, but the prequel movies of Star Wars, there's some cracking documentaries on them to see the behind-the-scenes stuff, the creation of this new Star Wars universe, and I love seeing stuff like that. I think it's amazing to see, and I think them two, Two Towers, Fellowship, and I suppose Phantom Menace is really the ones where I think are really great for bonus features, really are a solid bunch of bonus features on all of them discs. Tales of the Jedi. This is a new animated show on Disney Plus, and it's only 6 episodes. It's like one-shot episodes looking at different characters. Season 1 has focused on Ahsoka Tano and Count Dooku on different episodes and in different periods of their lives, and it's really good. It fills in a lot of gaps with Star Wars canon in general. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But I was thinking, like, if they do a season 2, which I think they probably will at some point, who should it focus on? Who should the new one-shot episodes be of? And I think, for me, I'm getting into the animated world of Star Wars a lot more recently. I'm watching Rebels, getting into that. I'm really loving it. But what would I like to see? I think it would be really cool to see a bit more of Luke Skywalker past Return of the Jedi, and him building that Jedi sort of like temple and the new order of the Jedi, and maybe a young Kylo Ren in there as well, and that mentorship between him and Luke. I think that would be quite cool to see on like a one-shot episode of Tales of the Jedi. I think as well, I'd love to see some more Darth Vader stories, just some solo stories of him just like maybe taking on other enemies or just going on different missions. I think that'd be great to see. And I think Han Solo as well. It feels like after the Solo movie, Han Solo that character is kind of just dropped off and they're not doing anything with it. But I would love to see, I'd love to see an actual TV show with Han Solo and with the guy from the Han Solo movie playing Solo. I think it'd be great to see. But if we don't see that, I would like to see a Han Solo one-shot with Chewie in there as well, and just seeing a bit of their adventures pre-Star Wars or post the OG trilogy as well. I think it'd be fun to see. And I think there's so many like opportunities with doing these like little one-shot takes. It's because you don't have to go all in with a story. Then you can just give a little glimpse of different stories, which I really like. What are the worst type of movie cases? Now, I'll say here, I've got these type here, you know, your average movie case. I've got the movie Troy here. Standard case, really solid. I like this. What I don't like, though, is like the cardboard cases. Then cardboard, I've got one. Where have we got? We've got this one here. Movie cases. These type of cases is the movie Soldier. A really good movie case cover, but these case covers, the cardboard, first of all, they're flimsy. They don't match the rest of the covers. I just don't like movie case covers that don't match any of the other ones. But also the cardboard are really like bad. And I've noticed this. I had the Frasier box set years ago, and this is what made me get one of the movie wallets, because it would be like a cardboard case, and you had to slide them in the cardboard, and it would just ruin the disc. This disc would be scratched. And that was why I ended up getting one of like big black movie wallets, because they're amazing. You can store them and they don't get damaged. But yeah, cardboard cases are just like something. I think it's something now that have been phased out a lot more, especially now you're getting your 4Ks, your Blu-rays, and like your steelbooks and stuff. I feel like cardboard is kind of out a lot more now. It's more of like a DVD thing. But yeah, it's one thing I really don't like. Cardboard cases. They get damaged too easily, they're too flimsy, and they can damage your discs. So for me, it's a no. If you enjoyed this video today, please do give it a like and check out the rest of the movie-related content on the channel. And let me know your thoughts on today's quick topics. What are your thoughts? Leave all of your comments below, ladies and gents, to all of today's quick topics. Thank you very much for watching anyway, ladies and gents. Remember to spread a bit of movie cheer, and as always, I will see you next time.